Hello everyone and welcome back into another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and we're here in Saint Denis to do another fan requested video. And today it's going to be top 5 neutral colored fancy suits. So I've done 2 videos like this in the past. One was just a top 5 fancy suits video. Then people wanted to see stuff that was more monochromatic. So then we did top 5. It was basically, well, it wasn't even top 5. It was just a suit for each color of the rainbow. And people liked that one and most of them turned out pretty decent. But I think a common consensus was a lot of it was too flashy and most people don't wear like bright red suits or green or, you know, the more vibrant colors. They wanted neutral colors. So today that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing top 5 neutral colors. It's going to be monochromatic outfits. They're going to look as fancy as possible and each one of them is going to be tied to a specific color, so everything's going to be that color. So if you find yourself liking this video at any point, you know, just enjoying it, definitely click that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already because, you know, those are going to be things that are very important for both of our satisfaction. And of course, if you have any comments, go down to the comment section and leave them there. But with all that in mind, let's just dive on in and start off with the first outfit. So for our first outfit here, you can see we've got the color white being the main theme, and I think it turned out really, really nice. It's obviously very fancy and very flashy, but it still looks real classy. So let's just go through all the items that make up the suit. So the first item is the hat, and we went with the Duplicis top hat, and I did the white variant. It's really the only real good option for a white fancy suit like this. So this hat is only obtainable once you've done the 3rd blood money heist, you know, the jewel heist. I'm not going to explain how to do that all here. I've done it elsewhere on the channel, and it's also easy to just look up. But basically, once you've completed that, you'll be able to purchase these hats from Madame Nazar, and this is one of those hats. So that's the hat for the white suit. Then for our neckwear, we have the light gray tech scarf. Obviously, it's not white, but there isn't actually any white neckwear in the game. But I think this one is close enough, and it looks really, really nice. So that's the only exception in this outfit to the monochromatic theme. I think it looks really nice and still matches the theme very well. So that's the neckwear. So for the jacket, we have the white variant of the Daventry jacket. It's very, very fancy, probably the fanciest looking jacket in the game, and it happens to have a white variant. So that's the one we're going to be using for this suit. I think it looks awesome, and it's probably the best all-white option as far as fancy clothing goes. So that's the coat. Then for the vest, we have this perfectly clean white plain variant of the Richfield vest. That is the obvious choice. Then for the shirt, the best choice is the clean French dress shirt, the white variant, but if you don't have that, then the plain white everyday shirt is a second best option. For the gloves, there's a couple different good options for a nice clean white glove look, but I think the riding gloves look the best with this suit. Same thing can be said for the gun belt. The studded bandit gun belt has a white variant that I think is the obviously best choice for this suit, but there are a couple other ones that are white enough to match. I just think this one's the best. For the pants, I went with the nice clean white clerk pants. And then for the shoes, the black and white Parson boots are the best option. And so there we have our monochromatic fancy white suit. I think it looks awesome. So this outfit is without a doubt going to be the flashiest one on this list. White, although it's a neutral color, is definitely a very bright and vivid color. And this one almost seems to shine in most light in the game. So it's one that will make you stand out. But I think most people agree that even though it does stand out and is very vivid, it's still very classy and looks really, really nice, or at least as nice as an all-white suit can look. So that's the first one we're going to do. Let's move on to the second suit. So for our second outfit, we have the black suit. So this one is going to be a lot like the last one, real classy looking. This one's just much, much darker. And I think this one makes a good alternative to those players that really like wearing all black, you know, the people that most people would call tryhards. This one is just a classier version of a tryhard outfit. So the first item that we're going to be using is the hat, and we're going to be using the clean black bowler hat. There's a couple good options for nice fancy looking black hats, but I think the bowler hat looks nicest with this suit. For the neckwear, I went with the black ascot tie. For the coat, there are quite a few good options for clean black looking coats, but I think the best one is the tailcoat, so that's what I used. For the vest, there's a couple different good options for a black vest, but I think the clean black paisley vest is the best one. For the shirt, I used the clean black French dress shirt. For the gloves, I used the darkest variant of the Londonderry gloves. I'm not sure if they actually are black, but they look black. For the gun belt, we're going to be using the nice plain black embossed gunslinger gun belt, and of course the matching offhand holster would work if you wanted to use 2 guns with this outfit. I just think it looks a little bit classier with only one, so either way, that's the weapon equipment. We of course have the perfect option here being the black tuxedo pants, so that's the leg wear I went with. And then we have the black dress shoes being the footwear. Again, there's going to be quite a few options that would work perfectly fine for black footwear. I just think the dress shoes are the best one. So that is our all black suit, and I think you'll agree it looks very nice, far more subdued than the white suit, but still very, very fancy. So like I said, if you're one of those Hot Topic looking all leather studded sort of cowboys that I always see running around in Red Dead Online, maybe you want to try a slightly fancier look, and this is probably going to be the best one for you. Or maybe you just like the color black because it's cool and goes with everything, or whatever your reasoning may be. This is the best monochromatic black suit that I've been able to come up with. So let's move on to the next color. Alright, and so for suit number 3, 3, we have the all-gray look, which is, so far out of the 3, my favorite one. I just love the gray look. I think it's a perfect step between the vivid white and the subdued black. So let's go through the items that make up this suit. For starters, we're going to be using the clean gray Western Homburg hat. Then for the neckwear, we're going to be utilizing the nice shiny gray puff tie. Then for the coat, we have the clean gray tailcoat. Again, there's several good gray jacket options, but I think this one is by far the best. Then for the vest, we're going to be using the gray opulent vest. It's not the only choice for a vest. There's a nice gray Richfield vest and a nice gray paisley vest, but I think the opulent vest looks the nicest and the fanciest. Plus, the shiny stripes on it match the tie really well. So that's the vest. For the shirt, we have two options that I think are probably equally good. I like this plain French dress shirt, the gray variant, but there's also this one. But yes, the gray Cawherty shirt is the way to go for the best shirt for this suit. Then for the gun belt, we're going to be using the gray and gold Leven's gun belt, and now I'm pretty sure this is with the Moonshiner roll. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's where you get this. So to get this gun belt, you have to obviously get the Moonshiner roll and level it up, but once you do, you'll have access to this, and it looks fantastic with this suit. Then for the pants, we have the gray tuxedo pants. Again, whenever you can use the tuxedo pants, they're going to be the best option for a fancy suit, and we have that option here, so we obviously chose to use it. Then for the footwear, we have the gray and I guess tan Parson boots. The tan is such a small portion that I don't even think about it, but there's a couple different gray footwear ones, but I just think the Parson boots work the best with this outfit. That is the gray suit. Like I said, it's probably my favorite out of the 3 so far. I love the way it looks, and I think that most other people would agree it looks really nice. So like I said, you can see that this one's definitely, obviously, it's much brighter and easier to see the smaller details on it than the black suit. That one all kind of blends together. This one is definitely more distinctive than that one, but it's not quite so shiny, or maybe some people would say garish, as the white suit. It's it'll help you stand out, but not quite so much as the white suit. So that's why the gray one out of these first 3 is my favorite. Plus, I just really like the way that the gray clothing in the game looks. So that is the 3rd suit we're going to be looking at today. Let's move on to the 4th. So here for our 4th suit, we have brown, which may surprise some people who have tried to make fancy clothing combinations like this before and have struggled with brown. Well, I found a way around it. So let's just go through the items that make this one up. So for the hat, we have the brown variant of the short stovepipe top hat. I think that out of all the options available, this one is the best for this suit. For the neckwear, the brown dress tie is the choice I went with. For the coat, we once again have the perfect choice of the brown tailcoat. I think it looks the best out of all the options available. Now this is where we had to start improvising because there was not a good brown variant of the opulent vest, the Richfield vest, or the paisley vest. So I ended up going with this brown variant of the Lancer vest. It approximates the same shade and color as the coat and pants, and I think looks decently well despite the fact that it's leather and doesn't have as uniform of a look. But given all of that, I think when you're looking at the suit as a whole, it still looks really nice. Same can be said for the shirt. I had to end up going with this brown Lautnip shirt. Normally I like to stick with the everyday shirt, the French dress shirt, or the Cawherty shirt for fancier outfits, but none of them had a nice dark brown look. So the Lautnip shirt was the one I went with. And obviously it's not as hard to match this one because the vest and the jacket cover up most of it, but I still think it looks pretty dang good. Then for our gun belt, we have the darker brown variant of the studded bandit gun belt, which is actually one of my all-time favorite gun belts in the game. I just love the way it looks. It's got that real traditional clean brown look with the brass studs. It just looks awesome. So that's the weapon equipment for this suit. Then for the pants, once again, we've got the best choice being the brown tuxedo pants. They just look so nice. And finally for the boots, these two-toned brown dress shoes look the best out of all the options that I tried. So like I said, you're going to have some options. There's obviously a lot of hat options. There are several nice brown gloves, but I didn't choose to include any. There's a couple gun belts that would look really nice with this, and quite a few footwear options. But I think this combination I've come up with here looks as good as a brown suit currently can in the game. So that is the brown suit. I think most people will agree that even though the vest and the shirt are not perfect, they still look really, really nice. And unless you're looking at someone's outfit really close, you're not going to see that level of detail. So most people are just going to look at this and see a really well coordinated monochromatic brown suit. And I think it all matches very, very well. And given that I don't really see a lot of players walking around in fancy clothing that's brown, this one is going to be another one that will be pretty dang unique as long as you don't mind the cleaner, fancy looking aesthetic. I know some people prefer the rustic look, but a lot of people really like the fancy look. So that's the brown suit. Let's move on to the final one that we're going to be looking at today. Alright, so our final suit is navy blue, which is probably the most common, at least as far as non-black suits go, in the real world. So it's no surprise that some people may want to imitate that in the game. This one, again, was not as easy as the first 3 to come up with, but I think it all comes together very well in the end. So let's just look at all the items that make this one. So we start off with the darker blue bowler hat. It's not 100% perfect, but I was able to coordinate the entire suit to match it pretty well. So that's the hat. Then for the necktie, we have the navy blue bow tie. For the coat, we have our trusty tail tailcoat, and there's a nice navy blue variant of that I chose to use. The vest is where we start running into problems, but I was able to find this navy blue matic vest that I think actually looks pretty dang good with the suit. Now, it's not perfect. It's not the traditionally fancy vest, you know, for the opulent or the Richfield or the Paisley vest, but it still looks very nice. It doesn't look super rustic. Plus, the coat covers up quite a bit of the side stuff, so you only see these slight cream-colored accents. And I was able to coordinate the accents on the suit to all match. So you'll notice while we go through the items that the vest, the hat, the belt, and the shoes all have that same cream-colored accents to them. So I think this vest looks really nice with the suit. For the shirt, there was also a small snag because most of the blue shirts in the game are too bright and they didn't match this outfit, but the blue everyday shirt looks really nice with it. It's got the nice dark blue colors, and the vest and the coat cover up the flowers so they don't really clash with the suit too much. So that is the shirt. For the weapon equipment, we have the dark blue and I guess cream accents for the Regent gun belt. Then once again, our pants save the day with our nice clean navy blue tuxedo pants being the best choice. And then for the footwear, we once again have a darker navy blue look for the dress shoes. And like I said with the coordination before, these ones have that cream colored sole, which I think helps coordinate the suit. So like I said, I had trouble making a navy blue one that was truly monochromatic, but I think this still counts. And I think you'll agree that while looking at it out here in the natural light, there's nothing really off-putting about this suit. When you look at it in the shop, you can see the details a little bit clearer, but out here, they all blend together much, much better. And of course, it helps that the jacket and the pants match each other perfectly, but then we have all of our other ones that don't match as perfectly are coordinated because you can see from the cream soles on the shoes up to the silver or off-white coloring on the gun belt to the same lining on the vest and the rim around the hat. I think it all coordinates very well to make a nice looking navy blue suit. So that's where we're going to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely leave a like rating on the video. It helps me out immensely in the algorithm, and also it shows me that you like the content I'm making. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, anything like that, the comment section is the obvious place for them. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you like this content, please subscribe now, because I upload stuff like this pretty frequently and you're likely to like it. So with all that in mind, thanks a ton for watching. I appreciate it, but we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.